What's going on, guys? Things that don't suck. Tony here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a free-for-all gameplay with the on map Dome. So I'm kind of going to make this video like a how-to or tutorial strategy guide type thing on how to play free-for-all effectively. And I guess I'll start by giving you my class setup. So I'm using the with the red dot and the kick proficiency. The red dot really isn't necessary. I probably would rather use or recommend you use extended mags because the iron sight's pretty good for the And I'm using sleight of hand, hard line, and dead silence as my perks with the specialist package, which is what you should really be running if you're going to play free for all. And that'll be the first tip. Assault packages and support packages are great. But for free-for-all, you don't have any teammates or anybody to support you. So having a specialist package and being able to pick up more perks will really give you an advantage on any type of one-on-one situation, which you're most likely going to be seeing in free-for-all. Another thing I wanted to say is I recommend using the portable radar. On this class, I'm not using it. I have the stuns. But for most free-for-all gameplays, you'll see I'm always talking about and pretty much raving on how good the portable radar is, and it really will help you, especially on maps as small as this where people are spawning very, very close to you. The other thing I would recommend is picking a sensitivity that works for you. Somewhere between 4 and 6 is probably the best for most players. And also to switch your button configuration to tactical. It'll help you with drop shots, and it'll just really help out your game if you get comfortable with tactical. So the has kind of been forgotten and really doesn't get used as much as it did in Modern Warfare 2, where it was pretty much the best gun in the game. And it's still a pretty good gun. The recoil is a little bit hard to use, and that's pretty much the issue and why people don't use it as often. But with kick, and if you burst fire like you'll see me do here, it really is pretty manageable to use from mid to long range situations. So this guy's camping, and there's another thing I want to talk about is the spawns in this game, especially on small maps like Dome. People tend to spawn directly on top of you, and you'll see in this gameplay a couple of times where I spawn and get lucky, and people just literally spawn next to me and run in front of me. And that kind of brings me to my next tip, or I guess suggestion, and that is to get a headset, or at least have your sound turned up relatively loud. Hearing is something that gets really underestimated in this game, and honestly, sound is probably your biggest friend. Like right there, that guy just spawns literally right next to me. But like I was saying, sound is more important than pretty much anything besides maybe your mini-map. And the last tip I wanted to talk about is to not give up on situations. Like you saw right there, I was getting shot at, and I turn around and I continue shooting, and you'll see that with claymores or any other thing. I think it happens throughout this gameplay a couple of times, where a lot of times players, like right there, a lot of players just stop and don't try to get out of a situation because they think they're definitely dead. And this game is pretty fidgety, and sometimes you'll get away with things that you probably shouldn't get away with. And so don't give up on plays. Try to shoot through things. If you think you're outgunned or outmatched, it doesn't matter. At least spray and see if you can't get lucky. It tends to work out a lot more often than you would imagine. Other than that, I really would just like to get some feedback from you guys, and this is your chance to really let me know what you want to see, what type of gameplays or strategies, or if there's guns you want to see used, and just let me know what I can do to make it a better gameplay or just better videos for you guys. Other than that, click the like button if you like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more of our footage, and be sure to check out our site at thingsthatdon'tsuck.info. Thanks.